Guess whatever happens, happens. Questioning you doesn't really matter for this one because I'm just going to do whatever doesn't get me fired. Ooh, my family wants to chop his head off and the common folk. We just want to put him in jail, though. I'll save this one for last. Why did the citizens stand between the fighting groups? I know for a fact that you can decrease tension with reason and mediation of the third party. I was not involved with either of the groups. Wait, do you mean to say you're not a supporter of the revolution? During these events, I was a soldier and an officer, first and foremost. I could not allow myself to the comfort of having political views. Why? The security of the people was the most important thing. Citizens from surrounding houses first, protesters second. Since we are far beyond those events, I take this lack of clear answer as evidence of your support for monarchy. I've always remained loyal to France and our people. Always, bro! What words did you use when addressing the crowd? I asked them for a moment of silence. Then when they were quiet, I started to spit my bars and try to sell them my mixtape. They didn't have it. They were against my mixtape. They were like, your mixtape sucks, you can't spit bars, so I just told them, pull out the guns and shoot them all. Why they were fighting. That's when the peace ended and both sides started throwing accusations and rocks. Maybe you should have intervened. Maybe you only agitated and shouldn't have intervened. How? By asking for a moment of silence? So I could spit my bars? I was going to sing him a song. Sticks and stones will break your bones, but names will... make you a clone. Did you say anything else? I was trying to shout over the crowd. Someone accused me of being a spy, trying to silence them and suppress the freedom of speech. Yeah, I know, I was there. I mean, I wasn't there, but... Was that your aim? My aim was to prevent bloodshed. As you can see, it was impossible. Nobody wants you free, bro. They all want you dead. Do you see yourself as a reckless commander? No, I think I'm calm most of the fucking time! Comes with age! Experience! Okay, you don't sound very calm to me, sir. Yeah, you stood between two hostile groups without any guards. That indicates something quite different. That's called bravery, bitch. You wouldn't know that because you a pussy-ass bitch. I would not send a regular soldier. I risked my own life and also hoped that seeing a high-ranking officer would make them come to their senses. So it did not work. No, it had the opposite effect, bro. Like, you know, sometimes you have an idea, but you're high, and you're like, maybe I would do this, and this does the opposite, you know. There's no way I could have expected the outcome. You were there to expect exactly such an outcome. We're chopping your head off today. And I don't even care. Like, both my family and the common folk, but I don't know which one I need to keep happy. Is the condemned aware of the severity of the charges? You understand that 34 citizens were killed. Those that were killed were aggressors who dared to attack a soldier. Soldier boy up in there. All 34 of them. No, he was hit by a rock thrown by a single person. You killed 34 people. Because one person threw a rock. Sticks and stones literally killed people. That should have been in your rap. But before that, another rock flew over my head. I had reason to believe that the mob would become violent. It's exactly why you were sent there, to prevent violence. And I did. No, you didn't. I prevented violence. Only 34 people are dead. Several people died, but the rest of this... He literally said what I just said. A real piece of work. He's not commander-in-chief anymore. Still a bastard, though. Got nothing more to say. Got nothing more to say. Oh, shit. Prison it is. Sorry, jury. I don't want to lose my fucking job. Yeah, I don't want to... I'm not losing my job. Part of me wants to know what happens, but I'm sure I just, like, lose my job and fail. I cannot write a signature in the spot to save my life. Let's put it right over my name. You can't prove it was me. What was the reason for the commander's resignation? Incompetence. What was the first thing the commander asked the crowd after separating the silence? Is to define a monarchist? No, he said he was... he did not make it specific. He said he's for the people. The jury's about to bitch at me, I know. I hereby sentence you to prison. May the convict ponder his actions. You can sit and think about what you've done. He murdered so many, and what? That's it? Sorry, y'all. I pleasured you guys. Pleasured you guys earlier, you know. The lives of 34 people mean less to you than that of... What you gonna do, bro? What you gonna do? Doesn't matter what we have to say? Yeah, I know. I know, y'all. I'm trying not to lose my job and to not die. That's my goal. Enemy at the courthouse. The jury noticed you making the wrong choices and are foregoing... Oh. It's happened again. Damn, reputation negative 18. Look how terrible I am. I wonder how you do good at this game. I feel like I always piss someone off no matter what I do. I fucked up everything about this game. Okay, let's go. My family might actually talk to me again. Or not. Oh, shit. Damn, this animation's really pretty. I really love how it, like, I don't know, just the slight movements and stuff. It's really pretty. He's ours! There can be no more demeaning experience for revolutionary Paris than the escape of Citizen Capet. He escaped, slipped right from our hands, and the revolution now seems feeble and weak. The people resemble a child that could easily be duped by anyone. That sucks. However, the Republic quickly composed itself thanks to the postmaster and his people who were able to catch the fugitives escaping. Ordinary citizens led to the fall of the monarch. You will have a chance to serve the Republic as well. For Citizen Capet, will face the tribunal tomorrow. Okay, so this guy's gonna face the place tomorrow. You will choose how he will be remembered, as a traitor and a coward or as an unlucky salesman. If it were for the prison guards to decide, there would be only one outcome. Yeah, rough him up. Hell yeah. I'll let him. I just pissed them all off. You guys can have his body. I thought that's what you guys wanted. Oh god, I'm so close to these things are in red. My family loves me, but everything else hates me. Opening night at the theater. I can do an evening gambling. So do I take Frederick or do I take all of them? I think I take Frederick maybe? Let's do it. Come on, we're going to the theater. The people are dead. Uh-oh. I'm a goner. It's too much shit to take care of. I can't do it all. Ooh, he got busted up last night. Look at him. I'm sorry, bro. I shouldn't have let you them do that to you, but people are irritated. Yeah, I know. They're gonna come kill me any day now. Let's introduce ourselves. Sorry about that, bro. I don't know if you deserved it or not. I just figured I'd let them have what they wanted, and they're still angry at me for it. Louis Capet, I hereby open your trial. Answer the questions when asked. Capet is the name of one of my ancestors. My name is Louis Capet. I know, that's kind of harder to say. That may have been your name before you raised your hand against the people. You had sworn to defend. Looks like the people are going to want to kill this guy. Oops. Objection. There is evidence of Louis Capet's treason against the people of France. He should be tried as a foreigner and enemy, not a citizen of the Republic. Okay. Questioning the defendant will stir the impatient audience. Once angered, the people may start to riot. Okay, what do the people want? They want to cut his head off. So let's read this shit and try and cut his head off. Ooh, what's this? Poor Papa. Oh, he loves me. Selfless gesture can mean the world to someone. A flap of your wings has sent a blizzard. Thank you. Is that me or is that my son killing me? I don't know. But thank you, son. Okay, so oh god, we are so screwed. Very low, very low. Like, I'm screwed. I'm fired tomorrow. I mean, I guess they're both on the same one at least this time. Okay, let's just cut this guy's head off. Oh, okay, speech for the prosecution. Compatriots, Citizen Capet, previously known as King Louis of France. What? King Louis? I know that guy. Must be punished for conspiring against the people of France. Louis Capet tried to defend his absolute authority by plotting against the National Constituent Assembly and the people of France. We all remember July of 1789. Yeah, I remember July of 1789. Just like it was yesterday. I was just laying in bed. I was just naked, and some things happened, and then it was the end of July, and then yeah, that's July of 1789. He gathered an army, 15 foreign regiments, and ordered them to surround Paris. I don't remember that. Soldiers led by Baron de Besseneuil were to capture deputies and shoot at citizens defending the reforms, and so they did. The Royal German Regiment drew first blood. I think I just need to cut this guy's head off, really. But I need to get some of these right so that I can cut his head off. Not that I really need to have questions to cut his head off. After the plot failed, Louis Capet tried to flee the country with his family and scheme with foreign monarchs abroad. Is that not the reason he took flight from the Toulouse one night in June of 1791? Man, 1791. I go back. I go back to those days. I remember June 1791. I got a pet chicken, and that's about it. Using someone else's passport. Was he not heading to Montgomery, where his loyal armies were stationed, ready to take him to Austria? If it were not for Post, this scheme would have ended tragically. I feel like it already did kind of end tragically. Louis Capet will never abandon the thought of suppressing the revolution by force. Before the events of 1792, he gave orders for the Swiss guards stationed in the Tuileries to be doubled. He conducted a public muster in front of a horrified citizens. The people had no choice. They had to act before Capet attacked. Citizens of Paris who tried to stop the madness were shot at. Even after Capet's escape to the National Assembly, an order issued by Marshal de Broglie de Baron de blah blah. Probably right here. My lord, should any reason appear, shoot the rebels without hesitation, just as his majesty ordered. Have no mercy, for then they shall have none either. That's not good, bro. So you think this would go as accusation? I'd hope. Defending his authority, I don't know what that means. Gathering armed forces, not entirely sure. Surrounding the city of Paris. Method? Attempting to flee the country. Accusation? International plot. Method? Don't risk it. Fake passport. Accusation? Shit! Method. Suppressing the revolution. Motive. And accusation. Doubling the size of the guard? Not sure. Okay, I think international plot must be accusation. Gathering armed forces. Method. Defending his authority. Motive. Doubling the size of the guard. Method. We got a lot of questions unlocked! But all I want to do is cut your head off. So that's all I'm going to ask him. What did the accused plan to do with the constituent deputies? Nothing. The assembly that I joined on the 27th of June, 1789 granted immunity to its members, and I intended to respect that. And yet you order your soldiers to seize and imprison the deputies and perhaps even execute them? What the fuck? Nonsense. There's no evidence of that. My enemies spread rumors to get rid of me. We don't need evidence against a coward who runs from his own people. Who was responsible for the delivery of the passport? My butler. I ordered him to prepare all the formalities regarding travel to Montgomery. The city hall has not received any submissions from your butler. Yeah, you're a lying sack of shit. I do not know what to say. Monsieur the Judge, Louis Capet's butler was seen at the Austrian embassy. They surely took care of all the documents to the defectors. Monsieur Terrier, that is mere hearsay. Who says such a thing? Bring him here so he may repeat it. Hell no! There's no need. That is hard evidence, especially in the light of what accused has told us. Exactly. The trial went on for too long. The audience was extremely agitated. What? I barely went on at all! Who helped you suppress the revolution? I need the jury to agree with me. Frederick, William II, Francis II, Catherine II, or maybe your relative Charles, though something. Justice awaits them as well! Nonsense, all of it. My only desire to take my family out of Paris, as I did not wish to see them suffer house arrest. We all know the European monarchs despise our ideals of freedom, equality, and brotherhood. Am I to understand that you tried to prepare a joint military intervention? I deny any such accusations. There's no evidence for such outrageous claims. I would never turn against my beloved France. Liar! He'll sell his own mother, never mind our country. Probably true. Okay, that's enough for me. Let's just cut off his head. Death penalty! Yes! Sign that shit. The crowd in front of the building is enraged. There's maybe soon be a massacre. A rumor is spread about hidden evidence of citizen people have gone mad. What evidence? I will go to them. I would ask you to all to stay in your seats. I'm gonna die tonight. I already tried to cut his head off. What more could these people want from me? Hi.
People, what vexes you? Why are you so angry?
Good question.
The king lied to us! That coward ran from us!
Poor guy.
He'll surely run from justice as well!
Only because y'all are distracting me. I'll be cutting his head off right now.
The king's treachery in his secret iron cabinet!
This guy's mouth's a little... Okay, withdrawn. I don't know what that means. Like, I don't know what that goes with. Manipulation. Let's try it, I guess. They're about to just kill me.
No one can flee from the justice of the Republic. Even kings must bow before the will of Tamis and the will of the people.
Yeah! What I said. I'm gonna say it
Each
again.
new piece of evidence will be thoroughly examined. The Republic's standards demand nothing less. I shall follow them to the letter.
What's wrong?
I know that you might be angry, but you have chosen your representatives to protect you. Believe in me.
Can't tell if this is getting worse or better. Good! Good! The crowd intrigued! Hell yeah, reputation went up, influence went up, coming full. Thank you, thank you. So I just need to be really nice. I guess. Now that you guys were assholes, I'm gonna cut this guy's head off. Is it true evidence of Cabot's guilt has been found? Really? Would the defendant like to explain why he concealed his secure iron cabinet and the documents hidden within it? I had nothing from the conversation. No one asked me about the existence. Fair enough. Like, does that count as hiding if nobody asks you about it? You kept your correspondence well hidden under lock and key. It could only be retrieved. Only the assistance of master locksmith. Any affluent person has a lockable cabinet. I, for one, am keenly interested in locksmithing. Maybe you are, maybe you are. I'm gonna check this new shit. Not this. Not this. This. The deputies of so-called National Assembly are to be carefully questioned, and if any of them should display common sense and cease to support the Assembly, reward him with a extraordinarily high something. We trust that with God's grace and help, His Majesty will soon arrive with the imperial borders for us to grant him as well as our beloved sister safety, and to potentially take the steps necessary to reestablish the natural European order within the borders of France. His Imperial Majesty, the Holy Roman Empire. Okay, I think these guys are bad. Like, they seem like they're bad, right? Your Grace, soon we will come to your Majesty's rescue. However, for the time being, I implore YM. So are they just using these to not tell us, like, who it is? Secret code to muster local troops that remain loyal. I shall issue a warning to YM subjects that any and all who dare raise a hand against YM would suffer the direst consequences. My armies await my orders to curb the tide of anarchy. They sound bad. Like, none of these people sound good. Suppressing the revolution. Evidence. We got evidence. Never mind. Letter from the Duke. Also evidence. Attempted escape. Shit. Course of events. Suppressing the revolution. Counter-revolution. Minister's order. Course of events. Minister's order method. Yes! Let's cut your head off. You were aware of the plans of the Emperor and the Duke of Brunswick. Why did you not? ... You need to speak up, bitch! I did not deem their threats serious. Yeah, fucking right. That reeks of treason! Agreed! Off with his head! Off with his head! It's like early Springer show. Really, it is. Allow me to quote. My armies await my orders. Does that not sound like a serious threat? Prince Charles is impetuous. But I never once thought he would dare attack France. Okay. So you just were like, whatever. How do you guys not want to cut his head off yet? Did the accused intend to lead the Emperor's forces to France? I certainly did not. In his letter, the Emperor was quite clear about his intentions to return order to France. I do not know the plans of the Emperor Leopold, but I do know that I would never allow anyone to spill French blood. Sure. Yeah, right. You spill French blood, you dip your French fries in that blood, and you will eat that shit. But you must admit that such an offer from an enemy government paints you in bad light. Yeah. Dear God, it's merely personal correspondence for my brother-in-law. Your brother-in-law? It's not personal when the letters exchanged are by rulers and deal in the matters of national security. Exactly. Okay. Okay, good. Good, we got it. We ain't gonna waste our time. Let's cut his head off. Death penalty. Everybody wants it. Ooh, this is saving my butt. Saving my fucking butt. Sign that shit. I never sign it right. Cover that shit up. This is the way to sign shit in olden days. That way they can't actually prove it was you. Did the defendant confess to the crime? No. Who was corrupting politicians at Citizen Carpet's request? What? This guy. Did Citizen Carpet explain his reasoning behind Roland's mission of corruption? I don't remember any of this. I didn't ask all these questions, you know? I just skipped ahead. I sentenced Citizen Capet to death by guillotine. Take the convict away. Everyone's gonna be happy with me now. Long live the people. Down with the tyrant. Woo! That feels good. 2 out of 3. Nice! This is the first time in this game I feel like I've actually done a good case. And I still got to cut someone's head off. Let's go.